Hello everyone. I know on my business page here and on my website I say I'll be doing a lot of motivational videos, and just say getting my schedule back in check there because God has blessed me with so many things to do, and I got to make sure that I continue on this journey that God has got me on. But tonight I just want to talk about something that we don't pay no attention to. Most of the times when we're reading the Bible, we're really not thinking about things. Our mind is somewhere else, and most people look at the Bible as something that, oh, God going to tell us do this, God going to tell us to do that, and we don't realize there's a lot of things that God warns us about that we don't pay no attention to. And then when those things come, we don't know how to handle it, but you got to realize God's got the answer to every single thing that we go through. And tonight I just want to touch base on something called in Proverbs. And this is Proverbs 1, verse 8 through 19. And it's called Warning Against Enticement. Now I'm going to read this. And it's amazing how God had warned us about these things, enticement. I mean, we all are guilty of it. And even every day is something that some of us struggle against. But I'm going to read this. It said, "Listen, my son, to your father's instructions, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. There will be a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not give in to them. If they say, 'Come along with us, let's lie in the wait for someone's blood. Let's waylay some harmless soul. Let's swallow them alive like the grave and whole like those who go down to the pit. We will get all sorts of valuable things and fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we will share a common purse. My son, do not go along with them. Do not set foot on their paths, for their feet rush into sin. They are swift to shed blood. How useless to spread a net in full of view of all birds. These men lie in wait for their own blood. They waylay only themselves. Such is the end of all who will go after ill-gotten gain. It takes away the lives of those who get it." If we look at that, God has warned us about certain people, and sometimes we just go along with it no matter what the situation is. Of course, being in my field of work is like working with health and fitness or working with kids, the kids that I teach, and even adults that we deal with. You hear people say, "Oh, that's a bad person," and you know that your friend or somebody is making a bad choice, but you go along with them, try to fit in. And then the next thing you wonder why your life is where it's at, because you're not being the person who God told you to be. Because you decide to go along with others that you know that they're doing wrong, and you continue on. Yes, I've been guilty of this, and sometimes it is a struggle sometimes, and some things are enticing of certain things that friends may do, but I've got to hold my ground and try to make sure that I make a proper decision that I can live with, a decision that I can have a clear head, and when I do make a wrong decision, I continue to run to God to help me with that. But I notice one thing what God does also is when you continue to follow him and put his words into work, you will see these people coming way beforehand, especially as we get older, because I know people my age are still hanging around and doing the same things they was doing for year after year after year. And they can't understand why their life is not changed, because sometimes the environment you're around is causing you to do those things. You got to be your own person. But like I said, he warns you about these people way beforehand if you continue to follow his word. Until next week, everyone enjoy. Have a wonderful week.